Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you on a 9-race Thursday card. It's the finale today. That's the key one on the turf for the older horses. A really, really good edition of that race. And we've got $350,000 in the gross jackpot Rainbow Six. It kicks off in race 4. A huge pool looming. We'll turn it upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
The sun is out. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track is fast, and the turf course is firm. In the first race, scratch the 3, Fight, and scratch the 10, Gold Bullion. 3, 10, withdrawn from race 1. Racing at Gulfstream. Grand Soiree, the quickest off the blocks and leads early on. Here's Frosted Faith rushing forward, tapping on the brakes, blast the music. In between horses, Rock Solid Words, Queen de la Creme's on the outside. Then it's Wheat Chiff and Will Work for Food ahead of Blast the Music, who was taken back early. The trailer a long way is Mudbug. Into the forward turn they race. Frosted Faith hooks up with Grand Soiree. The favorites are 1-2. Wheat Chiff is in a good tracking position in third. 3 ahead of on the inside and improving Blast the Music with Rock Solid Words dropping back a touch. A gap of 3 to Queen de la Creme. Then Will Work for Food and Mudbug as they run to the top of the stretch. Frosted Faith with rail position. On the outside in Grand Soiree. 3 back to Wheat Chiff. 4 more to Rock Solid Words. Cutting the corner. Blast the Music. They straighten for the drive. It's Frosted Faith, 1/8 of a mile from home, and 4 on top. Second is Grand Soiree on the outside. Wheat Chiff toward the inside and Blast the Music. Final 16th of a mile, and it's all over. It's Frosted Faith in front. Frosted Faith will win it. Wheat Chiff is going to get up for second. Blast the Music's home third. Then Grand Soiree and Rock Solid. In traffic and slow to start, fast for fun. Here's the favorite, Smokin' Cloud, up between horses to shove a neck on top of Adios Your Honor, who's away in second. At the rail, Aldo's Dream, and from between horses, Iron Lotus. 2.5 to Mouse Fast, ahead of Fast for Fun, and Sachs has dropped a long way behind early as they chase the favorite, Smokin' Cloud. Smokin' Cloud in front while under a hold. He's 1.5 lengths better than Adios Your Honor second. At the rail, Aldo's Dream looks for racing room in third, 2 better than Iron Lotus in fourth. Mouse Fast is together with Fast for Fun, and Sachs is last. 23 seconds for the opening quarter, less than 3 furlongs from the finish. Smokin' Cloud in a bid to make all. He leads by a length. Adios Your Honor given the green light to try to go get him from the outside in Iron Lotus. At the rail, Aldo's Dream is backing away, then Mouse Fast with 1/4 mile left to go. Up front, Smokin' Cloud through a 46 2/2 mile. He's still the target. Sonny asks him to kick, and he kicks with a 3-length lead and 1/8 mile to go. Adios Your Honor is second. Down the center, Mouse Fast. Final furlong, it's Smokin' Cloud in front by 3. Down the center, Mouse Fast. From between, it's Iron Lotus trying to hold second. Adios Your Honor, but it's 6 to 5. Put a ring around Smokin' Cloud. He won by 4. Adios Your Honor second. Mouse Fast ran third. Then Iron Lotus 112 and 1. Officer shuffled the last at the break. That's good news for Hell's Kitten, who's going to reach out for the early lead. Countdown moves to him on the outside. At the rail, it's Bahamian Captain, who's an early third. These three across the course. From behind the speed, that's Major King looking for some forward position while trying to guardrail spot. Out three wide, Naval Officer. Unlonely is between horses. The two at the back, 40 Flash and Rare Jewel. They take it to the far turn with 3 furlongs to run. The opening quarter was 22 seconds with the advantage. Hell's Kitten 3 parts of a length. Countdown in Bride Stride second. From the inside, it's Bahamian Captain now third. Naval Officer is next. 40 Flashes in the orange colors covering ground but starting to gain a touch. Staying parked at the rail, Major King, then Unlonely, and at the back, Rare Jewel as they chase Hell's Kitten to the top of the stretch. It's Hell's Kitten still the target. Bahamian Captain trying to slide through at the inside. Down the center and 40 Flash from between horses and Naval Officer. Final 16th of a mile and Hell's Kitten gets the wobbles. Here comes 40 Flash down the center. 40 Flash and Chantel Sullivan front and center and going away. Naval Officer second, Bahamian Captain third. Countdown's fourth. 103-3. Post, and they're off. Nature Boy, one of the first to begin, moving to him as I found it. Fishing for Fun is at the rail. Splitting horses, Federal Exchange, and out wide El Guapo. Pacific Legend finds himself ahead of only one, and that's the trailer Cajun Bayou, as there's a speed duel on the top end. Fishing for Fun has rail position in the lead, working out in the center. Nature Boy is right alongside second. I found it third at the inside, followed fourth by El Guapo. Then it's Federal Exchange, two back to Pacific Legend, and Cajun Bayou is last. The opening quarter was quick, 22-2 as they round the far turn. It's Nature Boy in front by a length, but he's been hard used so far. From the outside, El Guapo in range now, second up to third. That's Fishing for Fun. On from fourth, and I found it. Pacific Legend begins to warm to the task. Rios trying to find him some racetrack to work with. Then Federal Exchange and Cajun Bayou as they converge on the Nature Boy. 46-1 for the opening half mile. Here's El Guapo. Pacific Legend crying for racetrack. Over the top, it's a late run from Federal Exchange. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Federal Exchange out in the center is now powered past to take the lead. From the inside, Fishing for Fun. Loose now, Pacific Legend, but it's far too late. Federal Exchange and Angel Morales going away. It's Fishing for Fun second. I found it third. Then Pacific Legend, 12-1. They're off. Excellent beginning for Tweaked up in the center. Mites has speed. At the rail, Oh Barracuda sent forward. These three across the course. From behind the speed, Boston Princess. Demogorgon is wide on the course, not as wide as Rigby, who's 5 or 6 deep. Into Touring dropped over with Chestnut Checkers, then Blustery and Zen, and Strong Embrace is last. Around the first turn they go. Mites has the lead. Leads by a length. Oh Barracuda is there second. A gap of 2 to Tweaked, who's well spotted third. At the rail, it's Green Gal, followed fifth by Demogorgon. Then Into Touring and Boston Princess. They're followed by Rigby and Chestnut Checkers with Zen third last. Blustery second last. And Strong Embrace has 11 rivals ahead of her after an opening quarter in 23-2. Less than 4.5 furlongs to run, and Mites has the lead. Oh Barracuda races from second. Green Gal is now third. Demogorgon runs up to take fourth. Back to fifth is Tweaked, then Into Touring and Boston Princess. Rigby follows them. Chestnut Checkers and Zen are next. Still out the back are Strong Embrace and Blustery. Around the far turn to the top of the stretch, and here's a bid from, Barracuda at a big price to take the lead. Demogorgon is next. Rigby winds it up into Touring. Zen Tweaked is held in traffic. They're at the top of the stretch. It's Boston Princess trying to go get Demogorgon. Rigby, Green Gal, late run from Zen. Final eighth of a mile. It's Demogorgon in front. Boston Princess surging to her on the outside. It's down to Demogorgon and Boston Princess. Boston Princess gains the upper hand, and Boston Princess prevails. Demogorgon was second, third into Touring, then Rigby in 1:29 and 2. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. They're off and running. Off in a bit of traffic was this favorite, Free Smoke, beat to the lead by Uncaptured Star. Up on the outside, Moon Capture goes after him, and from between them, Bernardo's Legacy. Away fourth is Zetrata, then it's back to Free Smoke. He's racing together with Don't Answer. Second last is Night Ride, the trailer Decisive Pride, the leader Moon Capture. Moon Capture to the far turn, tugging on Jose Morelos with a length advantage. Uncaptured Star tries to keep up second. Bernardo's Legacy taking up the slack. He's up into third with a nice move. A gap of 6 to Etrita together with Free Smoke, then Don't Answer. Night Ride still toward the back of the field, and Decisive Pride is last. And back for more inside, Uncaptured Star. Uncaptured Star and Moon Capture, they continue to spar through a 22-1 opening quarter. A gap of 2 to Bernardo's Legacy. His bid is stalled a touch. 5 ahead of Don't Answer. Rolling from the back. Here's Night Ride, circling horses on the far outside as they straighten for home. It's now Uncaptured Star who puts away Moon Capture. Bernardo's Legacy, Don't Answer, and Night Ride are next. Final 16th of a mile. Don't Answer, 35-1 and gaining ground on Uncaptured Star, who's almost home. Uncaptured Star by 2. Don't Answer up into second. It's Uncaptured Star in front. That ended up close for second. Could go either way, either Bernardo's Legacy or Don't Answer. Then Night Ride, 11 and 2. From the inside, Chrome-Plated Heart, one of the first to break the line, but crowding out has speed, and these two race on from Adios Babe, who's an early third. Outside and Ladies' Choice, then Beantown Baby and Peach Cobbler. They go to the half-mile point. Chrome-Plated Heart has worked out the lead and leads by a length, crowding out the nearest pursuer second. Ladies' Choice on the outside third. Looking for room is Peach Cobbler in a bit tight with Adios Babe alongside. The trailer is Beantown Baby. Chrome-Plated Heart, hard to handle on the top end, and she just lost the lead because of it, as crowding out now takes the lead. Chrome-Plated Heart trying to right her course and race on from second. Down at the inside, it's Peach Cobbler. Castellano looking for room for Beantown Baby as they turn for the money. Crowding out is still in front. Now the rail's going to open for Beantown Baby from between horses in Chrome Plated Heart. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Now loose for the drive. It's Peach Cobbler closing good ground. Peach Cobbler surging forward. Beantown Baby along the rail. Chrome Plated Heart between. It's Peach Cobbler. Upsets on here. Peach Cobbler won it. Beantown Baby second. Chrome Plated Heart third. 57 flat.
We're ready for the start. They're off.
They're off. Excellent beginning for Nova Folha, who heads off for the early advantage from Super Spreader, who comes away in second. Unified Weekend close to the action, moving up on the outside, McMoney. Widest of all on Hard Mission. The early trailer is Pluma Roja. And the run around the first turn, here's Malek on to take over. Malek now a length and a half in front. Nova Folha is there second from between horses. Unified Weekend is now third. McMoney on the outside. Super Spreader stays parked at the rail ahead of Hard Mission, and Pluma Roja last of all as they complete the opening quarter. That opening quarter was 24-1. They straighten out for the run down the backstretch. It's Malek in front 3/4 of a length. Nova Folha is up alongside second. McMoney's in the two-path third. Unified Weekend and Louis Saez racing fourth, only 2 lengths behind. Then Hard Mission and Super Spreader. Still out the back is Pluma Roja. Less than 4.5 furlongs to run in the race, and with the advantage, Malek in front 3/4 of a length. Nova Folha continues in second. Unified Weekend is third. McMoney fourth. Up to the outside, it's Hard Mission, then back to Super Spreader, and out-kicked is Pluma Roja. Into the forward turn, now the pace quickens. Up on the outside, Nova Folha to stick a neck in front. Louis Saez looks to work into the clear on Unified Weekend. He's behind a wall of horses with McMoney 3 wide. Hard Mission is next, then Super Spreader. Pluma Roja tries to get motivated, while last of all, as they run to the top of the stretch, Nova Folha has come away with the lead. From between horses, here's Unified Weekend with his run. Up on the outside, McMoney, widest of all in Hard Mission. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Unified Weekend striding forward to take the lead. Back to second, Nova Folha, then McMoney, but this one's over. Close to the action today, Unified Weekend runs up the score. Unified Weekend and Louis Saez to win by 5 in the end. McMoney is second, Nova Folha is third. Super Spreader's up for fourth, then Hard Mission in 143 flat. Away. Charles Chrome is away quickly with J.P. Hellish alongside. Working between them, Swashbuckle comes away in the top flight. These 3 are quickest. Gaffleon secures a good early position already for Parkland, who's down toward the inside. 3 wide and Uno Tiger in the two-path. Extra sexy, Big Daddy. Then down at the rail goes Laker Mamba. Major Wager is second last in Our Country. Last of all, behind the speed of J.P. Hellish. J.P. Hellish to the backstretch, leads by only a neck. Swashbuckle alongside second. On the outside, it's Charles Chrome, who's now third, and Parkland is well spotted fourth at the fence. Then outside to Uno Tiger from between horses, Extra Sexy Big Daddy. Then Laker Mamba. Second last is Major Wager, and Our Country is still at the back. Field of 10 separated by 8 lengths in the run to the half-mile point. Up on the outside, Swashbuckle now strides forward for a length advantage. J.P. Hellish is second. Waiting third is Charles Chrome. Parkland worked off the inside to follow him. Laker Mamba got that spot and moves up a spot. Then Extra Sexy Big Daddy and Uno Tiger. Still out the back is Major Wager in Our Country. And still up front is Swashbuckle. On the move now. Here's Parkland. He was fourth. He's now third. Now second. And charging to challenge. Up on the outside, Extra Sexy Big Daddy. Then Laker Mamba. And they're at the top of the stretch. Parkland up to take the lead. Swashbuckle tries to fight back second. Extra Sexy Big Daddy. He's now third. Charles Chrome with the room up the inside. He tries to finish up. Final eighth of a mile. Parkland's in front. Battling hard is Swashbuckle. Extra Sexy Big Daddy is next, but Parkland trips out and Parkland wins. Extra Sexy Big Daddy is up for second. Swashbuckle is third. Close after that. Our Country might have got up in 1:35.1.
And that's a wrap on the 9-race Thursday card. We'll be back with you for Friday on another 9 races at 12:10 post. A really good card, too, a fun card. Race 3 marks the second start back for Expressman, a really, really top prospect for Todd Pletcher. And the feature is a good one on the turf as well in race number 8. Hope to see you out.